Continue.
To get the media and public talking about the film, we decided to release interviews with the main cast as well as interviews with the director and the VFX actors, both of them print-based and online. When the film is fully finished, but not ready for general release yet, there's also premieres that we organise. Cast members and other celebrities will be attending, which will bring the media and more fans into it. And the red carpet will also be streamed by the media, allowing people from all around the world to watch, therefore more publicity for the film. There are two release dates we decided to release the movie in. It's summer, May, or winter. We decided that the releasing a movie in summer would make more money, and the target audience would be free from school or work to watch it. And the Avengers, for example, the Avengers made 600 million because it was released in summer, and The Hobbit was released in winter and made 300 million worldwide. However, releasing a film in winter means that it's close to award season, and films released then usually have good VFX that the target audience can't seem to stop talking about. Like, for example, the target audience of the Destination Smile, no one could stop talking about how amazing Smile was going to look and sound. And also, the releasing a movie in November, December means that they're remembered by the public and the voters more, so there'll be more nominations and potential awards for the film. So we decided to release the film in November. So, well, for the reasons that I've just stated.
So without further ado, here's our abomination. Yes. Oh, you all enjoyed it. Oh, can we just not show it, please?
No, you can't. There's a YouTube tab open on the right hand side which you can use.
I'll just click on
It's not that bad.
Forgot what I called it.
It's
joking.
Sci-fi.
Oh, set it to private, sorry.
So proud, so proud.
What's pointless thing was though?
Yes, we have been compromised. I think we have been compromised. What is destroying the real reason? You ready? Yes. Yes, this is Delta. Because we've been compromised. What's the status on the other beacons? Yes. Fuck! Oh!
Right. Barry.
I got infected. I'm infected!
Why, tell me.
And say what? Huh? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Shit! When this happened. Fucking London, fucking London. Fucking slip. Fucking slip. It's not my fucking nose. Fucking slip.
How long have you got?
Don't know. I can feel it.
Alright.
Fuck you, Delta! Fuck you!
This is Delta. Yeah, 2's down. I want foot to location now at the beacon.
You can kill when you need to. Shit. You can't run. Can't run.
Nattrass Delta. The beacon is deployed. The beacon is deployed.
Stop!
Okay. So, why doesn't everybody just take a minute to settle themselves? Okay, so, questions and comments?
I quite liked the fact that even though you go for sci-fi, it's not like your classic sci-fi. As you gave the examples of Star Wars and Metropolis, it's still relatable in the fact that it's set just from the modern times, but there's some service.
Well, we wanted to go for more like the post-apocalyptic sort of thing, like infected, horrible, as well as tying the sci-fi genre.
Yeah,
So.
I think it's still a lot more relatable than if you went on that same fire.
I think it's a lot more believable as opposed to a lot of apocalyptic thing than I've seen with some stuff, because it's desolate. It looks desolate. It's not kind of set all in just kind of cities that still kind of have like crumbling ruins and stuff. It's out in the wilderness.
I think it fits the current audience as well.
What did you use to record audio?
Well, we had my microphone on my camera and my little Rode Video Mic Pro, and then James on the Tascam. So we had like two different audios in case one failed.
Why didn't you use the power?
We kind of debated that on the day. Actually, we were questioning why we didn't, because it was that windy that we couldn't get clear sound without kind of sticking the microphone right in space. So it was a mistake not bringing the lapel lines.
What did you do on the last shot with the three beacons? How did you do that?
After Effects, purely just simple tracking.
We initially had them actually like starting from points and then going up into the sky, but it didn't really look that great, did it? Because even the slightest sort of movement in it, just, it just knocked it off trajectory entirely. You could see from there that it wasn't, that was the best we could have got it, because we had to stabilise the shot a little bit as well, didn't we? We kind of had it resting on a rock, on the
Big group.
yeah. So yeah, it wasn't that. I mean, looking at it now, we could have gone for a much sort of better idea that would have adhered more to the sci-fi genre. This was kind of branching off entirely from what people usually associate sci-fi was, but that was kind of why we thought it was unique. We didn't want to go, like you said, with all the tinfoil on the ears and Spock and whatever, because we just didn't think that was, the sort of our society's depiction of sci-fi now. When we pick sci-fi, we sort of think of things like this. Well, certainly we did, and we kind of thought about like The Road and Book of Eli and Children of Men. These futuristic sort of post-apocalyptic era style films, which we thought were really worked quite well.
I know the script you did was like really, really, really long. Did they use that?
Certain lines, yeah.
Yeah.
But it ended up just being improvised on the day, as most of the lines were too long to remember.
Yeah. I kind of went all out on the script, and I shouldn't have, because I kind of gave it to them the day before, and it was about 3 pages long. So we kind of just cut it down. You guys just improvised it, and we just gave guidelines of what to talk about. And we kind of just winged it from there, which is really innovative.
What would you do differently?
Everything.
I wouldn't say everything. I'd say definitely inform the police next time.
Yeah, we almost had an armed response unit coming up into the woods to kill us.
So what would you do differently, apart from informing the cops?
I think that we definitely would have done a much sort of simpler idea of thing. I think we kind of...
If we had the time as well, would have shot on a different day, because the weather really wasn't nice that day. It was terrible.
That was
Yeah,
the
it's
only
such a
day.
terrible shame that you didn't have like a kind of week of gorgeous sunshine, the day before or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about anything else you'd like to comment on?
No, I think it just...
The sound in general could
Yeah.
have been with a bit more.
The sound was a massive letdown. That was what I spent most of my time. I was up till 4 in the morning the other night, just trying to denoise everything. And it was an absolute pain in the ass. So, yeah. But in terms of what we do differently, I think that this kind of works as our own project. But in terms of actually being a sci-fi genre, I don't know if it works that well. Certainly, the beacons at the end were the only real thing that kind of made it seem
I think
sci-fi.
you're being a bit harsh on yourselves there, because the story is manifestly science fiction, isn't it? And I mean, just even the language which your characters use is quite sci-fi. And I mean, I think in terms of the post-apocalyptic thing, it does work well. I mean, it's not exactly an advert for Cumbria tourism, but I mean, so much of Cumbria does have that kind of very desolate feel that I think that works really well. And you've managed to get a couple of actors in Harry and Callum who've done you proud, I think, as well. So
Definitely.
good stuff. All right, anything else? Grand. Okay.